Hey guys, so this is gonna be a really quick video, but if you're watching this right now, you're gonna learn how to gracefully say no in any situation. Alright, so I just went ahead and wrote a few things of examples of who and when or why you want to say no. The biggest thing you're gonna learn in life is if you don't know how to say no, you are always gonna become a yes type of person, and that's the last type of person you want to be, because if you're always a yes type of person, you are going to get into people pleasing all the time. And the more that you get into people pleasing, the more that life is going to get really, really hard for you. You're going to end up broke because you're trying to please everyone, and you're going to end up doing things you don't really want to do. You're going to end up doing things that are going against your morals. You're going to end up doing things that actually don't make you happy. You're going to end up doing things that you really just don't want to do. And you're just going to be overall very unhappy with your life. One, just not saying no, but gracefully saying no is a very powerful thing, because the last thing you want to do, and I feel like the reason why it's so hard for some people to say no, is because they don't know how to say no gracefully. When conflict arises in life, it's always going to reoccur until you learn how to do it effectively. And I'm speaking from a lot of trials and errors. I am by far not perfect. I have said no a lot of the wrong ways that made me realize, okay, I could have approached that situation a lot better than what I used to. So I don't want to come here and act as if I am this perfect, because I am so by far not perfect. But through all the trials and errors that I learned, I've been able to really perfect, as I shall say, how to say no in a very gracefully manner where people still love you, respect you, and you still have people in your life. And it's just a better way to represent yourself, especially as a lady. Sometimes it's really hard to stay graceful and stay nice without people kind of jumping all over you or mistreating you, or just being an asshole to you all the time. And especially as a lady, being a feminine lady at that, a graceful lady at that, you really have to learn how to carry yourself in a way, and know how to stand up for yourself, and not fall into the trap of, you don't have a voice, you can't stand up for yourself, you have to listen to other people, or other people that are superior than you. But I really want to show you guys how to say no. Okay, the classy way, the graceful way. All right, so again, like I said in the beginning of this video, I wrote a few examples of how to say no, because I don't really know how to, I feel like the way you say no to certain people, they do change. Okay, at the end of the day, you always want to realize that you are coming from a sense of love, and you are not coming from a sense of reaction, a sense of hate, a sense of offensiveness, but more of maturity and out of love and respectfully declining somebody's offer. And so I wrote down saying no to friends, how to say no to men, how to say no to your significant other, how to say no to your business partners, how to say no, in people like your coworkers, or even saying no to your boss, or saying no to your family members, even going down to how to say no to your kids, because saying no to people you love can be very, very difficult. Who cannot agree? Even with me, sometimes I find it really hard to say no to my loved ones, because I just want to love on you. I just want to say yes to everything and make you happy. But sometimes, I can't say yes to you all the time. Sometimes I'm not in the right financial situation to say yes to you all the time. Sometimes I know I have responsibilities where I can't say yes to you in this moment. And so, gathering all that I already said and remembering the fact that you want to come from a sense of love, a sense of grace, a sense of understanding is very, very, very important. And especially remembering when you're talking about grace, the opposite of, grace or just anything nice is negative, right? Is toxic, is disrespectful, is mean. And when you are saying no, instead of coming off as mean, you can respectfully say no. It's really your wording and your toning is everything when you are talking to a person. And so smiling is a good start when you are learning how to say no to somebody, and just respectfully declining the offer. Like, example, if your friends always want to hang out and your friends, want to do all these activities, but you have business to catch up on, you have goals to work on, or financially you just can't fucking afford to do this, that, and the third with your friends right now, you have to say things like, bestie, I love you, but I cannot afford to hang out with you right now. I love you, but I have goals that I have to do right now. I really appreciate the offer, and I hope you don't continue to decline these offers for me, because I genuinely do want to spend time with you, but I cannot hang out with you during the season right now. So things like that could really, really make a difference, on how to gracefully just say no to your partner. I mean, your bestie, right? Your friends. And so I feel like, okay, so the next one that I wrote down is saying no to men, and this could be guy and girl in a relationship. Like, I feel like it could be a little bit more hostile in relationships to say no during situations, because maybe like you really disagree with something and you're like, I don't know about you, but I used to be like, no. Like, no. Like, that used to be me. But just learning how to gracefully say no instead, like, that really does make a difference. And so I used to be the type of girl that really like, my emotions was just so hard for me to just control. And I had to really learn, especially when I'm talking to my partner, that we are always fighting against the problem. We're not fighting against each other. And so every single time, let's say we disagree with something, we cannot speak out of emotion, right? We cannot think of something as I'm really offended or that really hurt right now, even though maybe you are offended and maybe it did hurt right now. That at the end of the day, this person is your partner for a reason, and you still have to come at them respectful, and you still have to come out of them with love. And so again, hopefully this video is making sense, but especially when it comes to relationships, instead of reacting, saying no as if you're really offensive and wanting to throw a freaking brick at their head or something for just disrespecting you, just say no. Say I love you, but I cannot accept this from you. I cannot tolerate this from you. I appreciate everything that you do for me, but I am not going to accept this, that, and the third from you anymore because of this, that, and the third. And the more that you learn to just respond instead of react, the more grace you are able to bring to the table. And I just love the word grace, because the word grace honestly holds just so much value and so much elegance, and it just allows you to carry yourself in such a beautiful way. And what I learned too as well is like, sometimes you don't need to answer right away. And the way that I've been able to say no in the most respectful manner is sometimes I really have to take my time, right? Sometimes I can't respond right away because I'm still gathering my thoughts, I'm still gathering my emotions, and I'm still trying to figure out how to respond. And so if you're somebody like me, where you really need some time to just think things through before responding, then please take all the time that you want. And I believe that love is patient, love is kind. And when we know that, we're gonna allow the other person, if they don't have a response for us, we're gonna allow them to take as much time as they need. Um, and because of the people that I surround myself around now, they've allowed me to give myself a lot of, honestly, all the time that I need before responding. And I love that, because now I feel like I'm able to just move more gracefully and respectfully decline offers that I know just don't align with who I am, and what I want to do. And I know things like, I had to write down, like saying no to family members and also saying no to your kids. I don't have kids, but I have a dog, and even then, I feel so bad when I don't bring her out on a walk, or I don't take her to the park, or I don't give her a treat, because it's like the look on their face. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! But again, you have to have a level of maturity, and just being an adult. Like, you come first at the end of the day, and even though you want to come with love, you have to also come with your standard, and you have to know your worth. And that comes with a lot of times with saying no. Gracefully saying no is honestly a challenge to do, and I used to say no nastily. Like, I don't know why, but saying no kind of felt empowering. And I felt like I used to almost like abuse saying no. Like, I used to really like knowing that I could say no all the time, but then I had to look back and like, I'm an asshole. Like, sometimes when I say no, I could be an asshole, and like, there's a lot of ways to just say no, but gracefully say no and kindly say no and still have people really like love you and value you. And okay, I've been talking for 9 minutes now. Hopefully this kind of makes sense. I know this could be a really deep challenge, but hopefully this has helped somebody. But yeah, you guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys caught how to gracefully say no to anybody that you want to, without burning a bridge, or without them lashing out on you. And this is another thing to keep in mind too. Okay, sometimes you can be as graceful of a responder as you want to, but how they react can have nothing to do with you. Okay, so sometimes you could be doing everything right, but with how they react is completely on them. So if you're dealing with someone that is just extremely reactive, extremely impatient, extremely disrespectful towards you, then it's like, maybe that's somebody that you want to reconsider that you even want in your life, because you want people that are loving, you want people that are patient in your life, and people that really care about how you truly feel. You know, just how you are watching this video and you're trying to figure out how to gracefully say no to a person that you care about, the same person that you're trying to say no to should also have the same heart and have the ability to care about your feelings, to care about how you feel, to care about how your time is being managed as well. So just keep that in mind. Not everyone you come across in life deserves to stay in your life, and you need to have discernment on who is worth staying in your life and who's not worth staying in your life. But you guys, I'm so surprised that this video went longer than expected. Hopefully I'm just not rambling down at all, but comment down below and let me know if you got some type of value. But that's just gonna be it for this video, and yeah, stay tuned to my next video. And yeah, that's it.